What's your question? Every day when I was a little kid, where I grew up actually, there were mostly monkeys and you know, some little squirrels, like things like that. But if you like travel out of the city to like deep in the country, then you could see some lions and things like that. But you have to really go out. On a daily basis, we didn't see that. Yes, the one next to you. Okay. Stand up. Say that again. There were so many monkeys at that time because we had a big forest, but also the monkeys would come and try to take my grandmother's sweet potatoes. So every day they would come around 1 o'clock and they would take the sweet potatoes. And my grandfather's job was to chase those monkeys away. And he would stand there tall and they would see him and they would run away. They wouldn't come back until, the next day. So one day when I was your age, I said, I want to show you how to chase them so they go away for a long time. So I took a stick and I went and chased them and I went really deep right in the forest. And the biggest monkey said, let's get him now. So they started chasing me and I had to run. I was running back, screaming, but my voice wasn't coming out. And just before they caught up with me, my grandfather came and chased them away.
Have you ever mistaken a hippopotamus for a rock?
Okay, we'll come back to you. Okay, the hippo, I've never really had bad experiences with a hippo, but there was a friend of mine who came to visit us in Kenya. That time I was in Kenya, I was a refugee in Kenya. And he said, I really need to see hippos because my children are going to say, did you see hippos? So we told him where to find the hippos, but we told him to be careful, to stay with all the big groups of the tourists that he wandered off by himself. And he found himself standing in front of a baby hippo. And where there's a baby hippo, there's who? Mama hippo, and she's very protective. So the mama hippo came from behind him and she had a mouth wide open and she beat his rear end and threw him in the air and she came to step on him. But luckily enough, he kicked it in the nose and screamed, and luckily enough the baby took off, and as soon as the mother knew the baby was safe, she just followed the baby. So that's the only experience I've had with the hippos. Yes, the young lady there, please. Do animals eat people? Every once in a while, the animals come in the village and they could, take a goat, or a little goat or a cow. And every once in a while I've had stories where a tourist gets eaten because he gets out of the car and he thinks they're like nice little pigs, like a lion. And if the lion is getting ready to eat, every once in a while you hear some stories. But generally people, keep their distance and the animals keep their distance. I think the most dangerous animal that kills people is like the buffalo. It's like a big cow. Those are dangerous because they have bad tempers and they kill a lot of people. Yeah, you. Oh, young lady. Yeah, the young lady. Stand up. Hey guys, let's hear her question. Do we live in a house? An apartment? Well, I come from my dad has 50 children. And so we have a big house. But many of those children are now grown up and they're all over the world. So I'm sure some of them are living in apartments right now. Where I live, actually, I live in a place called upstate, Ithaca, New York, which is upstate, nearby. Okay, young man standing up. Yeah. Aye is just a word, it's just a saying, it's a sound, it doesn't mean anything. Sometimes if somebody, aye mama, if somebody you're hitting somebody and they feel pain, it could be like, aye, it's just really a sound. But teacher there in the back.
Tell the children what music feels means. It's on your shirt.
Yeah, you see that? What I do, I'm a musician and I perform with my band and we perform in for a lot of people. big concerts, big drums, big guitars and sound. But every once in a while, I go to different places like in refugee camps, in orphanages where children are maybe sick with AIDS or they've lost their parents, and we bring music to them. And what we found, music helps them to feel better. Music helps them to smile again. So that's what we think, music heals the soul. Music makes people feel better. Don't you agree? Yeah! And I can show you a little example how music can change how you feel, okay? So you tell me how you feel when I play this. But everybody has to listen. This is a flute. We call it a lele, okay? Tell me how you feel there. Sad? Sad? Okay, now tell me how you feel. So, the first time when I played the flute, tell me how you felt. And now when I played it again, how did you feel? Exactly. So you can make people, with music, you can make people feel really, really good. So that's what we do. Okay, another question. That was a very good question. Or comment. How about you in the red shirt? How old am I? Well, I have a grandchild and I have a kid who is 35, 36. My son is 36. And I have a daughter who is 33. So you can guess how old I am. I'm 54. Yeah, I'm very, very old. Okay. All right, let's listen to this question in the front, guys. Okay, we're almost running out of time, so let's hear this question. Say that again. Can you help me with this question?
Did you get hurt when the monkey hit you on the head?
Oh, when the monkey hit me on the head, it was actually not a monkey, it was a mountain gorilla. But when he hit me on the head, I was more surprised than, I didn't feel pain. I was very surprised. I was taking pictures and my camera dropped, because I was surprised. And you're not supposed to look them straight in the eyes, but I just kept on shooting and he went. And I didn't run away. So he decided to climb a tree and hit me on the head. But it didn't hurt at all. I was very surprised. Okay, we're gonna do the last song, but I've enjoyed talking to you. If you have any questions, you can have your teachers write to me, and I'll answer those questions. Samite@samite.com, or go to my Facebook and write to me there.